What's going on, guys? Lordy here. So as you guys know, Sloan was entering Retail Row last week, and this week she actually ended up leaving Retail Row, still heading towards the bunker. Well, it turns out whenever she does reach the bunker, she's actually going to turn into a different type of Sloan, and she's going to have a different type of mythic. Apparently, she's going to turn into Snow Sloan, and she's going to start carrying a mythical tactical pistol. I'm going to put the stats on your screen, and these stats are pretty much similar to the normal pistol currently that's out right now. So there's literally no difference compared to this. If anything, the clip size is one less than the normal pistol right now. So it's not really a mythical weapon currently with the stats that's in the files, but there's still time for it to come out, even if it does end up ever coming out. So maybe they'll make the clip size a little bit longer, or maybe do a little bit more damage. I don't know what making a clip size longer means, by the way. I mean a little bit bigger. So I don't know what they're going to do with this mythical tactical pistol, but hopefully it's better than the normal pistol, or what's the point of actually killing her for it, you know? But the more important mythic that she's going to drop, because she's going to drop two, is an ice grappler. So it's going to work like the normal grappler, but this one's going to give you ice feet that you're able to cancel. Now, I don't know if it's going to have unlimited charges like the mythic we had before, which was really fun to use. Hopefully it does, or it won't be as fun to use if I just have 10 charges. Like, what am I doing? I'm just going over 2 blocks and then I'm already out of grapplers. I think the ice feet's going to make it a little bit interesting. It's going to make you go a lot farther, and going up on build battles is going to be a little bit more different because I don't know how the cancel process is going to work. Is it going to cancel right away? Is it going to be like Shadow Stones where it takes a few seconds to cancel? So I think it's definitely going to be fun to use. Maybe it's going to be a little bit annoying with the ice feet. We'll have to see whenever it ends up coming out, but I think it's going to be pretty fun because right now she has the AUG, and not a lot of people kill her for the AUG, but people might kill her for the pistol and the grappler because they're, you know, they're two fun things to use. So I'm super excited for her to come out of the bunker with the pistol and the grappler. I don't know where she's going to end up, you know, basing up at. Maybe a caddy corner, maybe at the bunker. We'll have to see. So as you guys know, we voted for the combat AR or the combat SMG to come out a few weeks ago, and the combat AR ended up being the one that came out. Well, in the Horde LTM that got released yesterday, the combat SMG was actually in it, and some people were actually able to use it a little bit before it actually got taken out of it. But as you can see in the background, it has a pretty fast fire rate like the AR, but not nearly as much recoil. In my opinion, to be honest, it doesn't really look that different compared to other SMGs, because there's other SMGs like the rapid fire that has a really fast fire rate. It might not have a long clip size or a big clip size like the combat SMG, but it is still pretty familiar. So I'm kind of happy that we got the AR instead of the SMG, because this AR is different compared to all the other ARs. Now, you might not choose this AR over the SCAR, but it is still a different AR that does a decent amount of damage, and it does take a little bit more skill. Obviously, with all that recoil, you know, even hip firing this weapon is a little bit different. So I definitely like the AR. It gets a little bit time to get used to, but I think it's super fun. And for our last topic here, we have the 18.30 update being added to staging servers, which means we're probably going to be getting Shadow Midas and probably a few other skins as well. So that's super cool. And also, apparently, according to Hypex, the Cube Town might actually turn into a pyramid. As you guys know, the Cube Town POI is going to have 18 different stages, and Hypex here is saying that eventually it's going to turn into a pyramid, which I think it's going to be really cool. You know, the pyramid, or like there was a pyramid POI leaked a few months ago. So I think it's going to be really cool if we just have a cube pyramid in the middle of the island for some reason. Hopefully we're able to go into it so there's some sort of cover, and hopefully there's actually parts where you can mine it so you could actually get some mats, because right now the Cube Town POI is kind of weird because you can't really build unless you open up a chest or get some, you know, mats from the floor loot. So for right now, it's not the best place to land because there's not much cover. There's a lot of natural cover, but you gotta like jump into it, and by the time you jump into it, somebody's already sprayed you. So it definitely is an interesting place to land right now. So maybe when it turns into a pyramid, it'll be a little bit more interesting and a little bit more easier to, you know, survive. With that being said, that's the video for today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and since you watched this far into the video, comment coffee in the comments below so I can love your comment, and so I know you watched this far. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.